Alright, here I am again. I don't know why this is still on there. I guess I'll, refresh it. There you go. Welcome to the stream again. I've got a bit of a fancier setup this time. I've experimented with a neat, little website where you can get like a pop-out, fancy Twitch chat. Ironically enough, it does work worse than the original chat because it can't show the username all the way. But even then, I'm still happy about it. If my streams need anything, it's quality. And now look at this. You've got this sky background. You've got this view counter that presumably works. And yeah, I don't know if that view counter works. And I can't guarantee that I'll find out today, but I hope I will. Now I do have to check if I indeed have set my stream to public, because otherwise I look like a real dumbass right now. But no, all public. I had an unlisted stream short moment ago, because I had to test it. That's why it said test in the live chat. But I'm gonna be continuing with what I've been doing, which is this. Now it might be harder to see what I'm doing actually, because I'm because I am actually streaming in a higher resolution, so I mean, I guess you should be able to see everything fine, but the screen is smaller now. Oh man, look at that picking up a thing on the ground animation. Wow. Really, I am ahead of my time here. Alright, well, so I gotta go on the layer called remote. Start drawing here. The neat thing is, I no longer in my life ever have to doubt whether or not someone is typing in chat, because the thing I use, Streamlabs, it also has a little feature where a little goofy cartoon horn or whatever sound plays whenever I get a chat. So if I do manage to hear it, I'll know when I get a chat every single time, and I'll be quick to respond, because I know everyone's just so eager to hear what I have to say. I don't know if this is gonna be a slow day on the job here. Well, it's not really a job, but I don't know if I'm gonna have a lot of viewers today. And by a lot, for me, a lot is 3. But 0 is still less than that, so I don't know if I'm gonna get 3 or 0 views today. I'll see, if anyone is watching the stream at this point, because that I do not know. If someone is, welcome. Thank you for tuning in here. I hope you stick around. Man, it never gets any easier, doing small talk to yourself. Well, maybe it'll get easier when you get views, right? But I haven't reached that point. So, just kind of talking to myself in front of the computer here, completely normal kid activities. Some people at my age, they're getting laid, and I know that, and I'm not happy about it, man. I'm sitting here live streaming instead. Man, I just said something so fucking stupid. But I gotta say something. Alright. I haven't learned how to draw hands yet, but I kind of have learned how to draw like these oven mitts, which, you know, I guess, I mean, that's the best I can do. For now, at least. You know, who knows how good I'll be at drawing hands in the future, but we're not in the future yet. We're in the present, if you couldn't tell. So I'm not quite there yet. Now, I'd like to know if that view counter is working as well. Although, like, if it stays on 0, it's not guaranteed that it's wrong. Alright, well, this remote is kind of awkward to get in frame, right? Because it's got like this long ass antenna on it. It's kind of hard to capture all of it in frame and still have it look, you know, good, I guess. I mean, like, I don't know when I'm gonna start streaming on Twitch, but like now that I've got this Streamlabs thing, I'd say it's pretty much like guaranteed I'm going to, because like it's a no-brainer. I got the tools, I'll do the job, right? I got Streamlabs, I'll stream on Twitch. Thing is, on Twitch they have like I don't know, like a different sort of culture, can you call it that? There's a lot of fucking Twitch speak that I've heard throughout the years that I don't understand, and I will not be able to understand it when I start streaming there. But you know, that's not, you know, some kids are dying in war, okay? My problem is not that bad. I'll get used to it. I'll get used to all of it. Alright. I mean, it's not like I'm gonna get a lot of viewers on Twitch. There is, like, as far as I could tell, like a slightly bigger market, I guess you'd call it, for, you know, animation streams, but there's probably just as big of a market there for my animation streams as there is on here. So I don't know, like, if my Wi-Fi can handle it, I'll stream to both platforms, you know, really maximize the amount of people I embarrass myself in front of. But, you know, I'll get there when I get there. Right now, I am animating my overambitious animated project. Johnzon and Bobir episode 7, which, you know, it'll be out, like, I don't even know, I don't even dare to say this year anymore, because, like, I think it's dawned on me how large of a project this really is. But, you know, this year, next decade, next century, you know, what's the difference, man? It's not relevant. I do have a plan of, like, what is it? I called it, like, A and B episodes. The A episodes being, like, massive, fucking, overambitious works of art, like this one, you know. And then, you know, the B episodes, they can be, like, 3-minute episodes, like I used to do them, that I can finish in, like, a month or two. You know, a few more corners are gonna be cut, and they'll be like slightly worse, but they'll come out, you know, multiple times a year, dare I say. So, and then, you know, I could have things like C episodes and D episodes and really just lower the quality as much as I need to before the, you know, algorithm really picks me off the ground and takes a good look at me. Alright, looks fine. Gotta do something, hold on here. Right, I'm back. Ooh, 1 viewer. Updated live. See? Fancy setup I got here. Welcome to the stream, dude. I hope you stay a while. Fine if you don't, but... Alright. This is the first stream I do with a setup like this. You know, my old streams, they were a lot more, well, old streams. My stream from yesterday was a lot more simple than this one. And you know, I'm not gonna act like I didn't just like copy every other streamer I saw. I did. Like, this is fully inspired by all sorts of other streamers, but you gotta, you know, monkey see, monkey do here, you know. Now, should I have text, like actual text, like I wanted in the storyboard, where it just says big red button in big letters and then a big ol' arrow? Should I have that? I don't know, because you won't have time to read it. Like, I gotta think of my dyslexic viewers here, because that's, you know, it won't be on screen for too long. It'll be like, oh, it said something. Oh, I almost read it. Well, you know, that's good for retention as well, because then they like skip back to that part to read what the fuck it was saying. So that's, you know, double-edged sword, I guess, but I'll do it. Check out this handwriting. And I'll make it, you know what, I'll make it like flash on the screen. Not too much. I don't want anyone, you know, taking me to court because they had a seizure or anything, but, should it be in red? Yeah, like, of course. Big text. What color is that gonna be in other than red? Don't ask stupid questions around here, man. It's gonna be red. Alright. It'll be a bit thicker than that. Alright, well, I scared him off. He wasn't here for very long, I guess. That is what it is, that, like, instantly I fucking scared him off, or what? Oh, he was never here. Oh, okay. Well, that's, swear that said 1 on it, though. Could it be that my, that the software tells lies? No. Say it ain't so. Why would it even say 1 when there's no one on there? I'm not gonna get caught up in that. I don't care. Yeah, and I'll just have it say button. Yeah, just like... But... okay, no, I'm 5 years old in the brain, I'm sorry. Remember to add that ON at the end. There you go. I usually have one diehard fan joining my stream, and you know, as 12 years old as they may be, you know, it's nice to at least have one viewer. But I don't know, I guess today, you know, it is so obnoxious how often on these streams I talk about how few viewers I have. But I mean, like, first of all, I'm not wrong, am I? Second of all, yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm just not wrong about it. Oh, hold on. Okay, I mean, I guess it can be on that layer, but that is kind of a mistake. Oh well. So that text is gonna appear after 2 frames or so. Like so, yep. And then it's gonna flash, you know, here and there. But I do realize it's completely silent for this part. Did I forget to add like some ambient sound? No, here's the thing. I did add ambient sound. But the thing is, I had my headphones on. And they were like really loud. And so I kind of made the audio track with the assumption that everybody would be listening to it through a loud-ass, cheap-ass HyperX headset. But you know, now that I've got it on a speaker here, I realize, like, okay, well, I did kind of set the ambient noise down to like negative 30 decibels, and you can't really hear it unless you have a pair of loud-ass headphones blasting it into your face, which, believe it or not everybody does, which is a real shame. I guess I'll add a sound effect here, maybe. And that is exactly what I'm going to type on this marker. Micer. What the fuck am I talking about with some micer? Sounds like a slur almost, really. Add sound effects here. Maybe? Question mark? There you go. Yeah, I don't think there's a debate about that. There needs to be a sound effect there. That's way too awkward right there without a sound effect, if you ask me. And, yeah, not too much going on. I still check my OBS window, even though I know I haven't heard the chat come in. The chat message come in. I check it anyways. I'm desperate out here. But maybe I am just streaming at such an hour where where nobody is maybe particularly looking for an animation stream to watch. Who knows? Street Background 2, I believe it was called. I didn't exactly like name these backgrounds such that they were easy to keep track of. Not really, like street background 1, street background 2. Yeah, no, I guess it is pretty easy. Like if I had just left them with their original names, that wouldn't have made life easier for me. I don't really see why I got rid of the sky layer there. Just keep that on there. That won't do anything really. Have him fire into the sky instead. Roger that. Yeah, I'm excited to see how I do on Twitch, because like I did search for the word animating on Twitch, and a few people came up, you know, that were animating live, which was like pretty cool, first of all, but also if I search for the same thing on YouTube, you know, animating live, I'm not really gonna get anything at all, especially not stuff that's live. If there is anything, it'll be like you know, a live stream that ended like a year ago. Okay, I don't really know what to do about this. I think maybe I could add an outline. Maybe. ..line art. I would like to put this on... No, this is on the wrong fucking object, man. It was on looking at remote background. And then outline. No, line art. I think it was. But I'm not sure. No, it wasn't. Outline. Ooh, look at that. I would like this to be on the layer. Okay, there's only one layer. Okay. Forget everything I just said. There's not going to be an outline, even though it is kind of like a little messed up color. Like this does not contrast very well. You know, it's like red on slightly less saturated red. That's not that easy to read, but you know, as I said, good for attention, that you have to skip back and read it. So, yeah, whatever. Artistic choice, what can I say, really? Technical limitations, how about that word? I tell you what, maybe I could, Okay. Maybe I couldn't. You know what? I'm not gonna change anything. This is already perfect. There you go. Ooh, what? Oh, man. What the fuck? Okay, this desperately needs some eyebrows. I didn't know if it would, but it does. 0.015, I think it was? No, not quite. Okay, just regular O2? Really? Is that so? That's exactly so. Okay. Well, I mean, it still looks like, you know, dookie with shit on top, you know, but maybe bring this up a little bit more, you know, and have him a little more obviously looking down. I don't know if I have desktop audio on. I don't. I got a viewer though. Tell you what. And that's just not my, that's not my, I gotta test. No, I got a viewer here. Okay. It's true. That's because I had a viewer like very briefly, and then I went into the you know, according to the overlay, and then I went into the YouTube dashboard page, and it said I never had a viewer. So, you know, but now I know it works. This is like the first test, I guess, of this overlay, this streaming setup I've got. You know, last time I streamed, it was just like my screen and that little talking guy in the corner. Nowadays, you know, or well, as of today, it's a lot fancier. Alright. But you know, if you'd like to help me test the chat box as well, I'd be very pleased, because I'm not entirely sure if that works. I think it does. Partially. I'm not sure. I also get a little sound whenever someone chats, which is handy, you know? Because I used to like always check my OBS to see if I'd gotten a chat message. Now I just get a sound. So there's no need to check anymore. Isn't that amazing? Now, yeah, I guess he's just gonna hold it a little more, the remote here, he's gonna hold it a little more, back, or whatever you say. I don't know why, I don't know if it's on this project only or what, but, something is terribly wrong here. No, I fixed it! Oh my god! Right on the spot, look at me go, fucking IT technician here. I knew exactly how to fix that. Let me tell you. Don't fuck with me. I'll fix your computer. How about that? Okay, well, this is gonna need to be recolored, as you can tell. It won't let me erase the color though, but that's fine. I'll use force then, if I have to. Yeah, no, I scared him off. Sometimes I wonder if I'm the problem. But I had a viewer, right? Yeah, that's right, I did. I don't know if I really did scare him off or he just went to do something else. You know, you shouldn't overthink things you really will never know the answer to. How about that? So I won't think about it. So he's gonna, you know, look at it and then fire it by accident, or I guess not. Fire it because there's a big button. He wants to press it. Now, I don't know about this red on red. Oh, I don't know about that. I really don't. But whatever, dude. Since when have I cared about that? No, I should stop whenever I get a viewer. I should stop telling them like, hey, stay a while if you want to, you know, no pressure at all. How about you leave a chat message, you selfish piece of shit? How about I stop talking to my viewers like that, because I think that's why they're leaving. I don't talk to them exactly like that, but you know, that could be how it gets received. And that, of course, should not be a possibility. Nobody should feel pressure while watching a live stream to like engage with it. It's kind of fucked up. That might be what I've been doing. So I'm not gonna say shit anymore. How about that? You can't say anything wrong if you just shut your ass up. How about that? I don't know why I keep saying, how about that so much today, but I do. I am saying it that much. The timing's a little off on the storyboard. You know, I don't have my audio turned on. I guess I could turn on my audio. What's the harm in that? There you go. So you can see he fires here, but the sound shows up like 3 frames later. I don't know why the timing's wrong, but what I do know is that it is. So, yeah, that sucks, bro. So he's gonna press down on it. Oh my god. Oh. Such a fucking pain in the asshole, this. You know, now that I started live streaming, I've started a bad habit, and that is to only work when I live stream, and that was of course never the intention. But that is what happened. That is my current work ethic. I do plan to do something about that, but what that is, I don't know yet. You know, I think I had like a self-aware or something moment, like a realization hit me, because I was in English class, right? We had to analyze some, you know, bullshit, and that was when they pulled out the question, what is the target demographic for this? What is the target demographic? You know, who is this made for? This, you know, text or movie or whatever it was. And like I thought to myself, because I had already started my my series at that point. This wasn't too long ago. I'd already started my series at that point. And I started thinking, damn, I never thought about that. Who the fuck is the target demographic for Johnzon and Bobir? Who would watch this, and why, and who would they be? What would they tune in for, and so on. And my conclusion to that, after a lot of dwelling upon it, was, I don't know, nobody, I think. Like kids, I guess, but they swear and there's like blood, so not really for kids, but then who is it for? Me? Yeah, I mean, I guess. So like, who would watch this and why? Because I kind of, you know, I started this series, you know, really without thinking of that. I was just kind of like, I gotta start an animated show, I gotta show them what I'm made of. And then, you know, I was like pretty naive about it. I was like, okay, well, my ventures into YouTube have been unsuccessful so far, but now that I'm starting an animated series like everyone else is doing, you know, I'll get, you know, payday, you know, I'll Lord knows what I'll be after doing that. I'll be so fucking famous. Of course, that never happened. And I like to believe I have grown to be less delusional with time. I hope so, because otherwise I am an intolerable person to be around. I've, you know, come to accept really that I'm making this show for myself, really, as just like a hobby. Yeah, for myself more than anybody. And, but like, I don't know, because a part of me, small little fraction of me, is still kind of delusional and isn't quite content with that. Most parts of me are, but that one part has an issue with the fact that no one wants to watch my shit but myself. but you know, that is what it is. I have, you know, a few times I've even tried to start like a new animated series, do something new other than this, but it gets less views than this does. Probably because it's garbage, right? But I mean, like, I thought like, okay, well, I've put, you know, I've changed so much as a person since writing this Johnzon and Bobir. Maybe when I write this new one, it'll be a lot better. And no, it actually turned out to be a lot worse. And I worked on it for way too long, and when I published it, got like 10 views, and I took it down shortly afterwards. And now it's lost media, so that is what it is. So I'll stay where I am for now, until I know how to write like a proper script and stuff. Because right now, I really don't. Like, this is just my rambling, you know. I don't got it bad. I got it good. Oh no, that laser fires way too slowly, bro. That's not acceptable. I don't know about that. I think if I move it along a little more, maybe it'll look alright. How about that? How about that? How about that? How about that? Well. No, because now you can't really even have time to register he's firing. But I'm gonna do like an effect, so it's fine. And then, you know, one may think, this doesn't look like a laser. This is just white color, right? But the thing is, if I can do this, then it'll be really cool. Oh man, what the fuck is that? Oh man, what? Glow under. Oh, thank you. Jesus, thank you. The size of it, I guess, threshold doesn't do anything, really. 2? Can I set this up more than 1? No, I can't. Color. Nope. Oh, okay. Well, that's still not what I wanted. Add? Nope. Subtract? Nope. Multiply? Nope. Divide? No go. Damn, then what do I do? What do I do with myself, man? Samples? Maybe, maybe not. The size of it, like, it has a very, very low brightness. I don't really know what to do. Maybe I could, like, just duplicate the effect. How about that? So I can make it glow twice. And then that'll make it look better, is the idea. Oh, man, what? What? Add. Oh, no. Oh, I need to... How's that look? It does make the glow more powerful, so I guess I'll just keep... I'll keep adding glows until I get the fucking desired effect here. Just kind of weird that you have to do that, right? I mean, like... But whatever. Make this one smaller. So it's more like an outline. And then boom, before you know it, you've got a really cool looking laser here. It still just looks white. Like, what kind of... Oh. Like, if I render this, how's that gonna look? Well, it's kind of still not enough. Okay. Samples doesn't make it, you know, improve itself, and neither does, you know, a size or any setting like that, and I can't make the opacity higher than 1. So I've got a real troubling case here on my hands. Ooh. I mean, do I just keep adding glows? Like, I don't want to do that. Shadow? Hear me out, hear me out. If I make the shadow color red... No way, that works better than the actual glow effect. Please don't tell me that's true. Say it ain't so. Please say it ain't so. Oh, well. That's not quite what I had hoped for. No, that's not what I wanted. I'm gonna be honest with you. What can I do? Okay, and then I guess just like put it back in its place. Well, I would say, like, even like as a joke, you know, oh, well, it almost works, but no, it doesn't even almost work. It just doesn't work. That's what I'm getting at. Like, at all. Kind of sucks though, doesn't it? Let me just change everything back to as it was, which was, you know, scale back down and everything back down. And then I'll try to move this up in the world, you know? Oh, well now it looks even less red. How about that? Oh. It is really giving me a hard time here. No blur. How about no blur? Okay, wait, hold on. I see the beat here. I see the beat. So I guess the more I drag this down, the more red it'll be. No, this is the sweet spot right here, apparently. Okay. And then it still doesn't look good enough. Man, this is not easy, is it? What do I do here? Hey, hold on. New stream. Oh, it's Deadpool. Yeah. Yeah, new stream setup, bro. I just thought that needed a change. You know, I consider streaming on Twitch and all that. So, yeah, make sure to like the stream as always, please, because, like, I'm gonna need it. Algorithm still doesn't quite know who I am here. There are crypto scammers whose views are getting more live streams than mine. And I'm not mad about that or anything. Now, hold on. Like, this is fucking impossible right here is what it is. Color? No. Generate. It has to be here. Give me outline. Oh no. Oh no, what have I done? What is this? God help us all. Oh no, no. Keep shape? No. Or yes? What do you want from me, man? Like, I'd say, does this look like a laser? Let me answer that for you. No, it doesn't. Because, like, when you zoom all the way out, it just doesn't. I could do, like, line art, What does it do, though? I don't know that. Line thickness? It does nothing, is what it does. I mean, like, oh. I mean, I guess it does look like fine enough, you know, like a laser. I mean, but I'm not impressed at all. I'm not satisfied. What do you think of me? No, I am. No, I am. That looks pretty doggone good. Now I just need to add, what is it then? You know, a little red effect. A little effect here. But thing is, I should be getting a sound whenever I get a live chat, but you know, I don't think I'm getting that. I'm getting 2 views here. This is incredible stuff. Welcome to the stream, other guy. Make yourself at home. Alright, well, I gotta add that effect, so I will make a new object here. Call it red. There you go. That's good enough. And then put that, make sure to put that in the effects collection. Like I'm ever gonna call it a fucking collection. It's a folder. But, you know, Blender team, they're pretty, like, pretentious or something, because they keep calling things, like, different things than everyone else does. Like, I'll give you another example here, actually. This just conveniently shows up. Another example here. No, square tool? No. No. Box tool. Yes. Please, never call it that in this establishment. Never say square. Right, okay. Fine, I guess. Just kind of weird, isn't it? Now, the whole screen isn't going to go entirely red. I hope you realize it's going to go, somewhat red, I guess you'd call it. So just tone it down a bit here. Yeah, there you go. And then just, boom. Alright, now, if you can spot the issue here, it is indeed the fact that Bobir doesn't give a flying rat's ass about firing this laser. He doesn't react. He just fires it off. That is, not what it is supposed to be like. Also, that laser is in the wrong spot, but I'm on the wrong layer. I'm on the wrong spot as well. At least for making that kind of adjustment. So, the laser fires from here, from this little antenna thing, and it goes directly in that direction, so it would be more like there. Make it shorter as well, because why don't you? With the sculpt tool, please, with your heart, not your hands. There you go. Okay, now the flash itself here is just gonna be, you know, that's gonna be the only thing that's like above this sort of red layer here. Like that. Sure thing. Now it's gonna look like that. Oh, look at that effect. Looks so good, bro. Looks so good. Okay. Well. Next thing obviously needs to be that our main character here, Bobir, actually reacts to firing off a laser. There needs to be recoil. There needs to be shock, you know. Otherwise, it just ain't right. Check, chat. Come on. Yeah, no, I am checking. Yeah. Not really much going on. I had 2 viewers for a moment. That's about the peak of my, success today, looks like. But, you know, what is it, you say when shit is going wrong for you, but you don't want to be mad about it? I don't know, fucking life is like a box of chocolates or whatever. How about that? How about damn apples? Okay, maybe this blurry, this laser thing should be like a little more, it should have some blur to it, right? Some blur. How about that? How about that shit? Let me try it out. So if there was blur to it, okay, yeah, that actually looks a lot more like a laser. Holy shit, do you see that? Do you see this? Whoa. Shit just got real more, convincing. Guess you say. Yeah, and then just, boom. Well, it's not that blurry now, is it? So I guess I'll say like 15, you know, I don't want to overdo it. There you go. Now if I, you know, render this, laser looks like that, roughly. All right, I'm happy with that. I'm content here. Maybe it should, maybe I should hold that frame for a moment, like an extra frame or something. Yeah, I think that would help. I think that would benefit me. Sure. Okay, that is official. All right. Well, not too much going on today. I got my my diehard fan here, you know, and not really much else. But I had 2 viewers at some point. Yeah, that's about my average. So I'm happy about that. Thrilled, if you couldn't tell. Hold on though. Is this blurred as well? Sure is. Or, well, as far as I can tell, no, not really. But, like, whatever. Who says it needs to be? And then as well, I think I could, that effect, red. Oh, okay. No, I heard the sound that time. Okay, that means that I have a chat message. So just give me a moment here. I am gonna ask for add. Ooh! Ooh! Damn! That almost looks good. Dare I say it? Dare I say it? Okay, well, anyway. Oh, Termo's here as well. Sweet. So we got our two guys here, the 2 guys, founding fathers here. Word message, sound noise, human person, and also, he doesn't check chat anymore. No, okay, right, I'm like your fucking, your dad that left you. 2 viewers though, that's neat, and I know, should I multiply? I mean, this also looks neat, I guess, but it doesn't really fit. Like, it's not quite bright enough. Divide, I don't even know what it's supposed to do. But in this case, it is not at all what I need. Hard light is, I don't know, really. Like, it's a cool filter, I guess, but I don't really know what it would be good for. Okay, well, if that holds for 2 frames, then this has to hold for 2 frames as well. Alright, well, if anyone in chat has, like, a question or something, I would love to hear it, because I'm real bored. Hey, that dad thing, don't do it anymore. Again, okay, please. Yeah, Dad. Come back. Yeah, okay, I'm sorry, dude, I'm back with the milk here. Okay, but, you know, I have to go to the gas station and get some cigarettes in a little bit. I swear I'll be back, I swear. Give me another 10 years, how about that, kiddo? Gotta get me a pack of smokes here. Really, I gotta know, you know, what looks better? Hard light, which is what you see here, or add? Which one looks better? I'd like to know. My opinion is add. but I'm not too sure of it, which is why I'm asking YouTube chat here what to do. You know, you get the executive producer role here for this one thing. Anyway, I gotta move on here. I can't spend all day blabbering. I gotta do my work here. So, I guess, you know, red color, get rid of that. Maybe it would be cool to add like a filter to everything, you know, because I do feel that it can look a bit bland. No, I have my editing program for that. Anyway, let me hear what's being said here. I think add is better. The other one seems too intense. I agree with that. It's also just, it's not supposed to be like darker, it's supposed to be brighter, because it's firing a laser. It doesn't go dark when you do that. As far as I know, you know, ask a guy who's fired a laser. I haven't. I never met a guy who did that. I never been that fortunate. I may have met a lot of people in my life, but not any laser operators that I'm aware of. So he presses the button, then holy shit, the laser fires! Oh my god! So he, you know, he's, I guess, taken aback by it, you know. Say that again. What did I say wrong? I'm not saying, you know, one thing I learned from a childhood full of bullying is if someone asked you to say something again while like holding a phone up in your face, maybe don't say that shit again. How about that? Because you may low-key end up on being blasted on Snapchat or whatever it is. Which, you know, it's not like the end of the world, because the guy bullying you has no friends either, but there's no one to see it, but it feels like the end of the world when you're a kid, you know? This mine should... Oh, you're referring to that Minecraft sequel they're doing. You know, I remember hearing about that, like, Super Mario Galaxy movie they were doing. And then, you know, I don't hear about it for a while. So I figured, like, oh, okay, they're busy, you know, it's Hollywood, they're making it. The day after, I go to the fucking convenience store, and they got a shelf full of DVDs, and among those fucking DVDs is the Super Mario Galaxy movie. It was right there. I didn't even know, like, they were done. But, like, you know, think of the devil and he shall appear, I guess. And as for the Minecraft Squared movie, I mean, I don't know if that's out yet either, but I honestly don't know why, you know, people decided to take out all their anger on, like, fucking in a movie theater when that movie came out. It's pretty fun to watch, but, like, imagine you were, like, you take your fucking, imagine you're, like, a family father, right? You're regular guy, right? You got a golden retriever and a trampoline at home, and then you come up to the Minecraft movie and there's 90 people dressed up in Steve costumes that and then when Steve says literally anything, you know, that was teased in the trailer, they like fucking go insane and kill your kid or something. I don't know. I mean, I only saw videos of them. I don't know what happens next. I mean, if I have to make an educated guess, I would educatedly guess that they got kicked the fuck out after doing that. But that's not gonna stop them from doing it again. I think they're gonna have, like, you know, tight, you know, airport security on the next Minecraft movie. I think they're gonna need that. I don't know if it was bad everywhere, though. If any of you two have been there, you know, I'd like to hear your turmo left. Well, clearly you're lying. Well, no, you tell the truth. Damn. All right, back down to 1. Although according to YouTube, he's still there. But you know, sometimes YouTube is full of shit. It told me, you know, I was looking at my YouTube studio. You know, my narcissistic ass was doing that, and I was looking at like, oh, wow, how many views has this live stream I did gotten? One of the statistics said, you know, 25 views. Another said 8. I don't know which one to believe. No, it's not much either way, but like, I'd rather have one than the other, you know? You know, he's still here, but it says 1 on the counter here. I don't know, should I refresh that? Well, no, because now it says 0, and then 1 again. I don't know what's going on. There's a ghost in my Acer laptop here. You know what? That must be it. I don't know how this looks, I'll be honest with you. If I turn back on the red filter here, like, does that look... Like, I think you can kind of tell it holds for a few frames. But that's because it's not done yet, man. It's a work in progress, man. Just you wait, just you wait. Am I on Bobir? Yeah, I'm on the Bobir layer, man. Alright. So I guess now the only logical thing to do would be to get rid of the color and erase the arms here, and, you know, sort of have them hold the remote itself a bit further away, like so, I guess. Yeah, maybe this could look good, you know. No, you say what you will about what I draw, but I've been drawing some kind of anatomy for 2 years. I think I know, you know, what looks good by now, but I don't know, like, you asked me to draw something realistic, I'm gonna have to put you on hold. As you can tell, because this is not quite right. What should I talk about here? How about nothing? How about I shut my ass up? That would be neat, wouldn't it? Doesn't really look so good though, does it? Like, if he... Let's just, like... Maybe he'd hold it like this? I don't know, like... You tell me who's crazy. I mean... well, this one's tough, I gotta tell you. And I mean tough as in difficult, you know, the old meaning of that word. Because I regret to inform you that I have not used TikTok for the past... Well, not since I started doing this. And it's probably been good for my productivity, you know, but... Whatever. That means I don't get to be updated on the latest trends, man. I mean, at that point, you know, to hell with productivity, man. I gotta know what the newest what happens in the latest episode of AI Fruit Island or whatever it was called. No, that's not what it was called at all, but like, that's what it was. AI Fruit Island. No, I don't think I've ever met a person that genuinely, you know, watch his Total Fruit Island or whatever it was called. I've heard of it through like some commentary YouTuber who like correlated it to like the end of the world. Like he was like, man, we're watching this AI shit, man. Next thing you know, fucking the rapture's gonna happen and the devil's gonna come out of the ground and take us all to hell, man. God damn, because there's something on TikTok that some people watch. You know, it's not that bad. Oh man, am I the only one that's sick of those like videos where it's like Gen Alpha is fucked or something? Like, what was it? It was like you know, like Gen Z can't read. It's so over. The future is doomed because these kids just won't stop drooling. And I'm like, you know, I watched the first video and I was like, wow, that's really true. You know, I thought about it. And like, haven't kids always been dumb? Because like, I remember when I was a kid, oh my god. All I knew was fucking GTA 5 funny moments compilations. That's all I watched. That's all I had in my brain. It wasn't good for me. I was like completely brain rotted and delusional until a few years ago, I think, you know. That's scary stuff, you know, but you know, I went to rehab and now I started a better life. No, I didn't go to fucking rehab. I just controlled myself, you know? Which is good to do. You shouldn't control yourself all the time, but sometimes it really is necessary when you're like completely cooked. Alright, now how about this? How about he like changes his facial expression as well? How about that? Sometimes you need to have some, you know, self-discipline and some, you know, get a hold of yourself. Stuff, you know. Okay, well this looks good. Of course, I'm not the person to give out like life advice or my life story here, you know. I'm sitting here in front of the computer, you know, with one YouTube live stream viewer, no bitches, no grass touched, and just my whole life ahead of me. I got nothing to tell anybody, to be truthful. Maybe not like that. Maybe like this? No. I think just like a completely blank facial expression like this, that works best. I think that's what is best here. Okay. Well, have I gotten a chat message? No. But I apparently still have one viewer. If anything is to be believed. Termo's last words were I'm still here, and then he left. So, or maybe the unthinkable could have happened, and it was Deadpool Baby who left. Some questions the world sadly will never have answered. You know, maybe it shouldn't hold. How about that? I keep changing this. But maybe the frame shouldn't hold like that. How about I mess with it just one last time? I swear it's the last. And see how it looks here. So the laser itself is gonna hold for one last frame. And the red effect is gonna hold for one last frame. We'll just see how that looks. That looks, in my opinion, that looks better. All right. Well, now what? I just got a colorful beer here. Or do I, really? No, I'm gonna continue drawing line art here. I don't know though, does that look right? Kind of afraid it doesn't. Alright, well I guess it looks fine. Oh, what the fuck? No! Who did that? Someone has spent like the better part of a year typing that out. Termo is dead and I'm his alien. Yeah, you got a thing with aliens, don't you? Sounds like a nice planet, you know what? Aliens. I don't know if I believe in aliens, I'll be honest. I think it's a neat concept, but like, you know, I think the chances of, I don't know though, because you can't really say that. It's like, sure, the chance for there being another life form in space is low, but space is big, so there's plenty of space for that low chance to be taken. But I think it's far, far away from where we are. I think that's good, because, you know, I don't want that, like, you know, alien movie killing everybody on Earth movie Steven Spielberg bullcrap to come true. That wouldn't be fun to live through. You know, we already got AI to worry about, which, like, I don't know if it'll take over the world. Like, you know, I don't know if it's gonna go full on iRobot, but it might do something like it. AI is gonna kill people within the next 10 years. I don't know how, but I just have a feeling that's gonna happen, and nothing is gonna be done about it. Read my lips, my very big triangle lips. It's gonna happen, man. What was it, like that one billionaire guy, Sam Altman, CEO of one of those AI companies, he said, like, he apparently personally believes that AI will end the world, but apparently he just doesn't give a fuck. Because he said that at like a press conference or something, like, yeah, AI will probably like end the world, but at least we'll like make lots of money. And no one took it seriously, but like, I think he meant it. I think he meant like, we're gonna fucking destroy human civilization so I can have like a swimming pool. Thanks a lot, Sam. Thanks a lot. We got a lot to look forward to here. AI as a whole, I don't think I'm the only artist to hate that. I mean, if I hate it, you know, I can see it being used for good things. I'm not like a total, like anti-AI fanatic, but I'm like, you know, like maybe not for animation, maybe not for writing, maybe not for taking people's jobs and making, you know, already unstable creative industries even, you know, more unstable. Maybe not for those things. Maybe for, you know, like, I don't know, curing cancer or whatever it can do, but it can't cure cancer. No, I tell you what, bro, you just gotta give the right prompt, and then Claude Fable 5, bro, totally can give you the cure for cancer in 1 second, bro. Trust me, bro. I'm selling a course. What is it with those people selling like a course on how to use AI properly? I don't understand that. Because, like, you know, call me closed-minded here, but is it not just typing in a prompt? Like, what level are we at here, ladies and gentlemen, where we have to be told how to prompt an AI? And not only that, paid money for it as well. From some dude called fucking... from some dude who lives in Dubai from scamming people in the exact same way. I'm telling you, it's not a... You know, they were gonna... What was it now? When Claude Fable 5 was first, you know, coming out, there was something about, like, the government holding it back. Cause, like, what? They were, like, scared of what it was gonna do. And then they kind of just released it anyway at some point, and, I mean, what happened? Nothing. I mean, I've seen, like, one of those videos where it's like, I made AI code Minecraft from 1 prompt. Challenge. Like and subscribe, you know. That kind of just pisses me off, you know. Because, like, dude, what are fucking computer programmers gonna do? Like, that's a very... Computer science is, like, a very hard, very grueling college type to go through. So, you know, just to have a robot replace it, what are they gonna do then with their fucking computer science degree? Work in the data center? I guess. I mean, yeah, I guess that's what they'll do. They'll just control the AI instead of programming Minecraft. How about that? But game developers, then, they're pretty much fucked. Anyway, I just joined the stream and you're already based as hell. I appreciate you. I appreciate you saying that. You know, I'm just saying my opinions because I don't really... I'm just trying to entertain here, you know. I'm not really, like, I watched a guide from some, you know, fat Norwegian dude with glasses and a beard, you know, what to do if you have 0 live stream viewers. What should you do? And his advice, you know, it was a 15-minute video, but his advice was basically just like, talk to yourself and don't fall into a deep depression because you have 0 viewers. That's it. That's all he said. So, like, okay, I'll talk to myself, you know. And I've had, like, what, 6 live streams now? So now I'm like the fucking GOAT at talking to myself here. Outmatched only by the finest schizophrenics in the world. But, you know, you're a new viewer, aren't you? Thank you. Thank you for joining in here. I've had the same 2 viewers the past, I don't know, week. And one of them just left, you know. And I'm glad to see someone new coming in. I am probably going to stream on Twitch. Just so that there's more people. I'm gonna do like a multi-platform streaming if my Wi-Fi can handle it, because there is more of a market for. You know, it's not like I'm gonna get like 1,000 views on day 1 or anything. No, sir. I'm gonna get no views on day 1, but still, there are more people doing animation live streams on Twitch than YouTube. Therefore, there must be more demand for it. So, you know, do the math there. And that's why I kind of have this whole fancy, you know, stream setup here. Because I'm kind of preparing for that transition. Anyway, I'm kind of just spewing out bullshit and, like, changing the frame number instead of actually animating. Have you noticed that? I should probably, like, do what I'm supposed to do here. How about he, like, you know, leans in... like that, and grabs the remote. Ooh, yeah, okay. Because now he's like, intrigued by it, or whatever you say, you know. Because this, the storyline is basically, like, for this particular part of the animation is, a fucking magical remote gets thrown out the goddamn window, right? Like that. And, flies, through the sky to some, you know, classical music. Because classical music is free music. Hits his ass in the face. He picks it up. He sees the button and he tries firing it, and lo and behold, it works. That is the story of it. But you know, it's an object show storyline, really. The plot of it basically is that when you fire that remote thingy at like a small object, it'll come to life. That was kind of my way of, you know, making an object show within, you know, this series that I have. I don't know, like, it's not that well written, it's not that creative, it's not that original, but it is, well, what it is, I'm still trying to find out, but it's a cartoon, you know, that's what it is. That's one thing I know for sure. Honestly, real sick. Glad to be here. Alright, well, get well soon. Saying, fucking 10 O's in sequence, which I guess means ooh, which means, you know, I'll take that as positive feedback. Thank you very much. I'd like to get some feedback, I really do, because, I usually never get any. I never get, like, any, negative comments on the stuff I do, because, no, I don't really know why, I just don't. I'm also hoping to post to Newgrounds. I think that would be a good idea, because they're more like, I don't know, critical, or, you know, whatever they are over there. I've been meaning to do that for a while, but the thing is, I've always felt like, you know, whether it's true or not, I don't know, but I always felt like they have like a certain quality standard at Newgrounds, because that's where all the fucking big names are, you know. That's where you got your Ed's World and your, you know, if that's not where they got their start, you got your Ego Raptor, you got your, what else you got? Nope, that's all of them I know. You know, big names over there. I don't really know if, you know, until now, Johnzon and Bobir has belonged there. But I still don't quite have the confidence to post it on that, you know, platform, but I will. You know, I kind of just decided that I'm gonna, like, will myself into doing it. I hope it'll get a bit more exposure on there, as well as a bit more feedback, because I would love to improve what I already have. Now, what is being said? I was gonna say your animation looks awesome, but I'm impressed by every animator. I mean, like, yeah, every animator does, like, work pretty hard, I'll be honest. This shit, though, like, not to toot my own horn here, because there really is nothing to toot it over, but I've got, like, this is the most ambitious shit, you know, super, this is gonna have lip sync, it's gonna have everything. 11 minutes. A fucking 11-minute cartoon. I've never set myself out to do anything like that before, and so, like, I don't know, 11 minutes times what? 20 frames a second. So that's a few fucking frames right there. I've been working on this since the month April, I'd say. And I don't think, like, I don't dare to say I'll be done this year, because we're already halfway through this year. So I'm gonna have to find something else to upload, and that I do have, because this Hold on, you type something. Newgrounds usually has constructive criticism. Yeah, you would know, wouldn't you? With your posting the Newgrounds ass. I would love to do that sometime. Post to Newgrounds. But I do have something that is, you know, planned to come out 2nd of August. Because 2nd of August is Johnzon and Bobir's fucking birthday. I tell you what. 2 years of doing it. Started the 2nd of August 2024. Been doing it ever since. And, you know, I'd say it's gotten a fair bit better. And so, you know, I've done a little like, a cute little narcissistic, you know, music video to a song that doesn't belong to me. Just from a band I like. Just like a short little 1.5-minute animation with like lots of corner cutting. That'll be coming out in a few days. I do have it done. You know, I just need to like make the MP4 file and, you know, actually schedule it to upload. But that'll be big things are coming, man. Big things are coming. I think I've got like the thing planned. I will you know, work on multiple animations at once, because, you know, if you can't no, there's no good analogy for that. I'm just gonna like, I might as well do like multiple at once, like one high quality episode, and then like, you know, in the meantime I'm making that, I'll multitask and make it like a few low quality episodes, which can keep the algorithm fed, I guess. I'll be right back in like 30 or 40 minutes, because please keep streaming. At 4 viewers, Christ almighty. Well, thank you. I'll be honest, in half an hour, I think I'll be done streaming, because I got a day to where I gotta do shit, you know? I got a day ahead of me. You know, I gotta go out, touch some grass any once in a while, you know. It's just how it is. You know, I can't sit. A lot of animators, they have this workflow where they, like, you know, eat nothing but instant noodles and like sit at their desk with a weird posture and do that for 9 hours a day and fucking develop carpal tunnel and depression simultaneously. I don't fucking roll that way, which I guess is why, as a solo animator, you know, my animations come out pretty slowly. I do like 3 hours a day at most, cause like, you gotta think of yourself, and you gotta think of your relationships, man. There was once a time where I, like, oh, it was so awkward. My friend was trying to get me to fucking play Minecraft, right, over Discord call. So I joined the Minecraft world and I told him, I'm actually busy right now. I gotta do my animation here. And he was just like, okay, man, I guess. And I just sat there fucking animating, and I was just standing still in the Minecraft world, just completely antisocial, complete idiocy. I don't like to remind myself that that was me that did that, but I did fucking do that. But I've changed. I don't know that friend anymore. Surprisingly enough, I know, but yeah, that wasn't too. I've come to recognize that you know, I'm not making these to reach Hollywood or anything, so I don't need to take it that seriously that I do it 24/7. You know, I shouldn't prioritize it over anything else, because it's just a hobby, man. It's what I tell myself. It's just a good old hobby that I do for funsies. Okay, I'll hop off then. Hope you still stream. Yeah, well, I'm sorry to bell you, bro, but I won't be streaming in that amount of time. Now, I guess this is the final thing I do then. So, you know, I'll draw a quick eyebrow here. You know, it's a real life hack, you know, drawing one eyebrow. Save some time, and I mean, it could be called a stylistic choice, but not quite. All right. Hold on, but what did it say? Did I read that wrong? 5 viewers? No, 3. I did read that wrong. But I was at 5 at some point. Do you see that? Look at me. Go, Mom, no hands. That's incredible. All right. Well, not getting that much done, I'll be honest. I don't usually do it while, I don't usually work that hard when I live stream. I focus more on, you know, spewing out bullshit to, like, entertain my viewers or whatever, you know. Thing is, only time I work nowadays, and I gotta stop that, is when I animate. Or when I live stream. I don't really animate outside of live streams anymore because I'm just like, oh, man, I'm gonna live stream later today and then I'll work, you know. That's a bad habit. Gotta stop that because no, I won't. I won't work, and I know damn well I won't. But yeah, you know, I can't even keep count of how many times my productivity has been in the gutter throughout the years, and every time I've been able to come back by, you know, utilizing the one strategy or the other. I'm drawing some stuff right now and I haven't got much done either. Oh, well, that's, you know, I don't listen to like a podcast or anything while I draw either, because I don't think that's good for my focus either, I guess. No, I can't really speak too much about that. I don't know anything about it, but I haven't tried listening to a podcast while I draw, but maybe I should. Maybe that would be cool. Right now I just have like a playlist of 50 MP3 files, you know, playing locally of like my favorite songs, and they're all from like the 1980s. That's my music taste for you. You got your Men at Work and your Dire Straits and your stuff like that. That's what I like. What does everybody else at my age listen to? Honestly, they're so forgettable. I can't even like fucking remember what they're called. Like Alex Warren with that one song, "You're taking me out of the ordinary." Oh yeah, that's got to be what people listen to at my age. Absolutely. But you know, I there's a question I like to ask, you know, people when I'm trying to make small talk, and that is, do you think we are in the best, you know, time for music right now? And never once has the answer been yes. They always say like, oh man, the 2000s or the 90s or the 80s, those were the days. And that's like people my age, so you know what? Maybe not everybody my age listens to Ordinary by Alex Warren, but some of them do, and that's scary to think about. I did know one dude who, you know, went to Alex Warren concerts and everything, and I was like, he does that? I thought he just like fucking like made one song and just had it play on the radio 24/7. I think he fucking plays them. I think he pays them to play that all the time. I don't really know what kind of deal they have going on, but the radio station I listen to, they play nothing but like garbage. Well, not garbage. No, I won't call it that. You know, no music, there is no correct taste in music, you know what? But I for me, the music they play on the radio is pretty much just like background noise. And you know, sometimes there'll be a good thing on there. You'd be like, okay, strut that ass, you know, and then it stops, and then like, okay, back to normal. Which is kind of why I decided to download 50 songs from the 1980s onto my computer off of YouTube. so I can, you know, some people, they say like, you know, oh, you gotta be conscious of the music you listen to. You can't just let a Spotify playlist decide for you. And you know, like, I guess they're right. And in that case, I'm doing just like the most correct thing you can. Anyway, I'm done rambling about bullshit. I'm gonna end the stream like I said I would. You know, sorry for exposing you to this much, you know, bullshit talk, but I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you subscribe. I hope you like, you know, get me in the algorithm's eye of Sauron or whatever. And I will see all you 3 people, hopefully, next stream. So yeah, goodbye, and have a good rest of your day. Well, all you 3 people, hopefully, next stream. So yeah, goodbye, and have a good rest of your day.